Well, the defensive end of the floor did it for us, but our guys came out active early, dialed in, focused, and set the tone for the rest of the game. Our guys did a nice job tonight, defending individually and as a team. That's a good Colorado team. We know what they're capable of. We knew it was going to be a tough challenge, and our guys stepped up, I thought.
They hung with Colorado State when they played them in rebounds, and Colorado State was someone who obviously brutalized you guys on the boards, and then tonight you're able to hang with them and make it a draw on the boards. Why so much better?
If we'd have played them when we played Colorado State, they would have dominated us on the boards. We just, I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself. I'm saying the same thing now. But I don't know any other answer other than we're a team now. Our full team is together, and we have a great understanding of what we're doing. And I think that rebounding, defending, taking care of the ball, it all ties in together. And I think that's why we're seeing some differences.
I asked the guys the same thing. What is it about the personality of these players that can put offense second and say, okay, we can win an ugly game. We don't need to score 80 or 90. We don't have to be highlight reels. We'll win ugly. We'll talk things back.
What'd they say?
Yet he said it feeds off of Aziz and Desmond, and they rely on them to get to draw their energy from how well they play defense.
Before the season started, I think I had mentioned that this group perhaps was maybe the most coachable and had the best chemistry of any team that we've had. Any team we've had, not last year, any team that we've had. Didn't say it was best team, just chemistry. And I think that's the reason we're able to do that. We don't have several guys sulking because they're not getting more shots and all that. The guys we're all for one and one for all, you know. Sorry, I could be more creative on that. But that's kind of how it is. It makes a difference.
Do you think that these types of wins are ugly wins, or is this, for you, this, you know, sort of gorgeous or a work of art or whatever?
Yeah. You're the expert on that. You color it any way you want to color it. I just know that when you go out and you play 2 games in a row and you have single-digit turnovers and you hold teams, 4 teams under 40% from the field and out-rebound 3 out of the 4, we're beginning to do things right. And the only ugly thing, if you want to call it that, is we have been making shots. 2 out of the 4 games we've not made shots. We shot 54% at Wazoo. We shot 47% against Stanford. We shot under 40% tonight and under 40% against Cal. So 50% of the time we haven't made shots. So other than that, I think we're doing everything else okay.
Lorenzo, could you see this coming? This kind of defensive effort? I mean, to have 4 games like this to start conference play, could you see it coming?
We've never. I saw one day that we would be a good defensive team if we kept putting forth the effort and concentrated. But I don't think we've ever had a team that held 4 teams under 40%. I don't think we've ever had a team to do that. So that part I didn't see coming because we've never done it before.
Coach, I think it was Todd and Broach a month ago, one of the guys said that they were going back and looked at some film of the way Nate and Will and those guys really got after it. You're smiling already. Did that have anything to do with this defensive turnaround?
Maybe it did. You know, I know it had an effect on Desmond because you can see all of a sudden after they watch those films, he's picking up early like Bobby Jones used to do. You know, you could just see it. He's doing that on his own. A couple of guys seen that. But I just think it's a matter of we have some veteran guys on this team. They've been playing in this defensive system 3 and 4 years, so they understand it. And what we have now been able to get are some defensive playmakers. Aziz Senja, Desmond Simmons have become defensive playmakers, and C.J. Scott, Abdul, and even Andrew are now making plays on the defensive end. And it's been contagious. But again, I think the biggest reason, we have experience playing this type of defense, and when everybody came together, it finally clicked in.
But he's the most defensive playmaker you've had on one team?
I'd have to give that some thought. I don't know. I wouldn't be ready to say that.
Giroux stuck his nose in there tonight too.
Gennard was very good tonight in terms of playing with energy, and I don't think he got a rebound, well, 2 rebounds, but he tipped out probably 2 or 3 more. Got a steal. He just used his length to his and our advantage, and he was just active, and that's what kind of what we envisioned Gennard to be able to do defensively, just active. He's getting his hand on balls, blocking shots. He did a very good job.
Coach, you guys are holding teams to 20% from 3 during conference play. How do you account for that?
If we're playing the type of defense we're supposed to be, that means we're up pressuring the ball. And if we're pressuring the ball and we're determined to get through screens, it gives you a chance to contest all the shots. We really talk about excuse me, contested shots every game. We chart them. And we talk about we want to be on the plus side, contest more shots than that were uncontested. And we've been working on that. Our guys are doing a good job.
Is it Aziz that allows your guys to gamble and pressure more?
It's Aziz. You could say that. I don't think our guys are thinking, I got to pressure the ball. If I get beat, so what? Aziz is back there. I think we're just trying to do the right thing. But their first 6 shots, Aziz contested 5 of them right away. So he certainly helps with that.
Did that set the tone?
I think it did. Yeah, I think it did.
I gotta take the radio, so one more maybe?
Yeah.